Good day, I'm Stacey Ann Smith, and this is your JIS News for June 29. Youth and Culture Minister Lisa Hanna is warning that the government will not tolerate the ill treatment of children in state care, noting that persons found guilty of such conduct will be immediately dismissed.
These things are not going to go unnoticed. And we have started to audit the children's homes, and if you are abusing the children, you will no longer be working at the children's homes.
Minister Hanna was speaking this week at a national policy workshop on the findings of the qualitative survey on the situation of youth in Jamaica. Her warning came against the findings of the study, which was commissioned by the ministry and the National Center for Youth Development. The study documents some children in state care reporting ill treatment from caregivers, including being denied meals. Minister Hanna says several initiatives are being pursued to facilitate the growth and development of children who are in the care of the state. Cabinet has approved several contracts to supply textbooks to primary and secondary schools for the new academic year. Information Minister Senator Sandra Faulkner made the announcement at this week's Jamaica House press briefing. She said 3 contracts with a total value of little more than $486 million were awarded for the procurement and distribution of texts under the National Textbook Loan Scheme. Minister Faulkner said 3 other contracts had been approved to supply and distribute specific texts to 792 public primary schools and 23 other government-supported schools. A $1.6 million contract was awarded to Data Zone Limited to supply and distribute grades 4 to 6 language arts textbooks. Meanwhile, Macmillan Publishers Limited has been awarded a contract valued at £575,000 to supply and distribute grades 1 to 3 primary integrated studies workbooks. And Carlong Publishers Caribbean Limited will be contracted to supply and distribute the First Steps in Science Pupil Book Year 5 at a cost of $42.3 million. And government is encouraging local production of educational books and literature. Minister of Education Reverend Ronald Thwaites made that clear at a recent book launch.
The Ministry of Education wants as much local material written and published in Jamaica, but with a global perspective. And there is a ready consideration for all efforts in this regard.
The minister was speaking on Tuesday at the launch of the book Project Climate Save. A Jamaican Boy Looks at the Effects of Climate Change by Petra Williams-Rayner. He endorsed the publication as a timely tool for helping children understand the complex and urgent issue of climate change. The 2012 Denby Agri-Industrial Show is to showcase various aspects of Jamaica's rich historical heritage and legacy. Over 200 exhibitors are booked and more than 80,000 patrons are expected over the 3-day event from August 4 to 6.
It is our mandate for this year's show to be the catalyst for business development, new marketing initiatives, and provide practical knowledge within the agricultural and related sectors.
We are going to make sure that we showcase the best of agriculture this year as we move forward to rebuild the agricultural sector.
Highlights include a wall of fame celebrating pioneering agri-scientist Dr. T.P. Leckie, the livestock exhibition transformed into its own attraction, and the official launch of Youth in Agriculture Day on Day 1 of Denby. And finally, persons can begin sending in submissions for the Jamaica 50th Anniversary Scholarship and Merit Awards program on July 2. Nominations close on July 31 for the Prime Minister's Legacy program, which is open to secondary and tertiary students who meet certain criteria.
The $205 million program announced by Mrs. Simpson Miller in her budget presentation has a specific thrust to support Jamaica's future by investing in young people.
Financial awards will be presented to 50 students who have demonstrated academic excellence and financial need. 20 merit awards will also be given to GSAT students. Tertiary level students should be starting their degree program this September and must be enrolled in certain subject areas considered strategic priorities by the administration. Application forms can be downloaded from the websites of the Ministry of Education, University of the West Indies, University of Technology, and the Office of the Prime Minister. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stacey Ann Smith. Thank you for watching.